good day everyone! So today we will be discussing the quadratic function. So what is a quadratic function? So quadratic function, it can be written as ax, the standard form, ax squared plus bx plus c, where a is not equal to 0, because if a will be 0, so it's no longer a quadratic one. The graph of quadratic function is a curve called parabola. Okay? Parabola. Parabola may open upward or downward. Depends on the equation. This is the sign. If the leading coefficient, when I say leading coefficient, this one, the number before the variable. Okay? If A if A is greater than 0, so the parabola, so therefore, so this symbol is therefore, okay? Therefore, the parabola opens upward. So there. Parabola opens upward. And if A is less than 0, therefore, the parabola opens downward. Don't forget this. Okay, there you go. So I have here an example. So let's try to see. Number 1, x squared plus 4x minus 1. Try to look at the coefficient. The coefficient is 1. Is it greater than 0 or less than 0? So obviously it's greater than 0. So we can say that this equation, or the parabola of this equation, opens upward. Okay, what about this one? Okay, that one. It's negative, so it's less than 0. So the parabola opens downward. Okay, you got it? Okay, so now let's proceed to the graphing. So for example, I have here graph the function of f of x is equal to x squared. Gave steps there on how to graph a quadratic function using the table of values. So first thing is we need to construct a table of values. Okay, table of values. We will be using this value here. This one your x and this one your y. This will be your y. So, for example, your x is negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2. We will be using these values, okay? Okay, and we need to substitute the value in order to get the y, okay, using the equation given. So x squared, right? So if x is equal to negative 2. So all you need to do is to substitute. What is the value of your x? Is negative 2. So this will be negative 2. Then don't forget the squared. So this will be negative 2 times negative 2. So this will be positive 4. So your x is equal to negative 2 is 4. So we need to put it there 4. Got it? So next, x is negative 1. So x is equal to negative 1. Negative 1 squared. So the answer will be 1 still. So 1. So another. If x is equal to 0, so I will be highlighting this. Okay, if x is equal to 0, so x is 0, so squared. So this will be 0 still, so 0. So another x is equal to 1, this one. So x is equal to 1. Sorry. So this will be so if x is equal to 1, so this will be 1 squared is equal to 1 still. 1, and then the last one, x is equal to 2. So 2 squared is equal to 4. So 4. So there, we have the values already complete. So the third step, or let's make a graph, Cartesian plane invented by Rene Descartes. Okay. Make sure that you will have equal measurement. Okay, 1 to 4. So 1. Make sure they have the same distance. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So this will be x and this will be y. Second step. Plot all the points using x and y. So we need to start in the x-axis. So since x is negative 2 and 4, so let's start at negative 2. So this one will be x negative, so this will be negative 1, 2. And then y going up or going down. So that's positive, so going up. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's have a dot. Go here. There. So I will be putting here negative 2 and 4. Got it? Next. Negative 1 and 1. So same, x negative 1 and positive 1. So here. Negative 1 and 1. Okay, next. 0 and 0. So here. In the origin. Next. 1 and 1. So 1, then going up, the same. Positive and positive. Then 1 and 1. So this will be 0 and 0. And then 2 and 4. 1, 2. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, and 4. Then, we're done with plotting. So, what's the next step? The next step is we will be connecting all the dots, starting from this down to up. So, there you go. So, the parabola opens up, upward. So, because, look at the, again, the coefficient is 1. It's greater than 0. So, this is all for today. God bless you everyone. Hope you guys understood.